In this video, we will review steps to ensure that students all have access to the resources that they need in a simple format. Right now, I am in my template that I created for my day one lesson for students. I want to review all of the places where there are links that may take students outside of the slide deck to complete assignments. For example, on this particular slide, the link is actually embedded within this deck, so I don't need to worry about this. But if I look at this slide, I have a copy of fill-in notes that students will have received before they left, but in case of loss, then they have access to it here. So I have this informational text note document. As I go further down in the slide deck, I notice that there is also this article that takes me outside of the slide deck that they will need access to. As I continue to review, I notice that here I have embedded audio that students will also need access to outside of the slide deck, as well as audio here where questions and answer choices can be available for students with disabilities. So once I've determined that those are all of the resources that students will need that are not directly embedded within the document, I can now go to my Google Drive. So as you see here, I have created a folder just for those student resources. The naming convention includes the standard, the skill or unit. In this case, because it's an ELA activity, the text that students will have access to, and that this is a day one lesson for this particular standard. I also need to ensure that students have access to it. We are recommending that your access includes anyone at Darlington County School District with the link can view. If I open up that folder, I see the folder that has the audio that students will need to be able to access, the passage that students will need to be able to access, as well as the notes that students will be able to access. And that is how we recommend that you organize your files within Google Drive in order to adequately assure that students have access to the documents that they need.